Welcome back to Chrissy Lou's Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about my review of binge-worthy shows. Pretty much everyone right now is on a soft lockdown, so I know that a lot of us are getting stir crazy, and you may want to know what binge-worthy shows to watch, and I am a professional aficionado in that area, so I'm going to go over, and this is just my personal opinion. I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm just going to share the shows that I have really enjoyed. I'm going to go over the shows. So I have them categorized into an A list and a B list. So my top A shows will come first. I'm going to go over the show, how many seasons there are, where you can watch it, and I will also include the Rotten Tomatoes score. So here we go. Now, these shows are not necessarily in order of my liking. I just have a list of my A shows. Here we go. Please comment and let me know if you love these shows too. And please let me know if I missed anything. I'm sure I did. I know for a fact I'm going to upload this video and then remember a show that I love that I forgot to put up there. So please comment away. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite shows ever. I have binge watched this show twice already, and it's an oldie but a goodie. But Nurse Jackie. Nurse Jackie is fantastic. It's a very accurate portrayal of someone who's addicted to drugs. It's not always, like a homeless person on the street. It can be, your everyday nurse. So it's a really good show. I've watched it twice. So Nurse Jackie, you can find it on Netflix. It actually has 6 seasons. Again, it's pretty old, but it's still on Netflix. And Rotten Tomatoes gave Nurse Jackie an 81%. So I'm not the only one who liked it. Coming in, again, it's not in order, but Game of Thrones. If you haven't heard of Game of Thrones, you're probably living under a rock. But I know not everyone has seen it because it's an HBO exclusive. So, I mean, honestly, I didn't even start watching Game of Thrones till a couple of years ago. It is not a show I would ever think I would like. Never. But I gave it a try just because everybody talks about it and got so hooked. So I've watched it once, like 1.5 times, because when the last season came out, I watched up to like season 4 just to get prepped up for it. So Game of Thrones, I looked it up. It says it's on Hulu. I don't know if I believe that. Someone please tell me in the comments down below if that's true. I don't know. Game of Thrones, because it used to, you just be able to watch it on HBO, so I'm not sure about that. Game of Thrones has 8 seasons. The final season just came out a few months back, and that's it. So 8 seasons, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89%. So I'm sure everyone knows, everyone loves Game of Thrones. Everyone talks about it. Okay, here comes the next one. This is one that also took me a little while to watch. I don't know, I just didn't think it was to be my cup of tea. It looked like a weird sci-fi show, and everyone told me, Chrissy, you'll like this show. It's totally something you'll like. And I'm like, I don't know. So it took me a second to watch it, but Stranger Things. So once I started watching Stranger Things, and I did have to watch like 2-3 episodes, but then I was hooked. I think I binge watched this in like record time of any show ever. Like I couldn't stop watching it. I would wake up and before work I would get on the treadmill and walk, and I'd watch Stranger Things in the morning, and I'd watch it on my lunch break, and I'd watch it after work. It was crazy. Stranger Things, it's awesome. You can watch it on Netflix. 3 seasons. Number 4 is coming out soon. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 93%. It's a goodie. Okay, this one is... Okay, now this next one is one of my personal favorites. And I don't think everyone's going to agree with me. I know not everyone liked this show. It's an oldie, but a goodie. The show was a Fox original and came out in 2005. And it's Prison Break. Now, just like Game of Thrones, I did not watch Prison Break back in 2005 when it came out. What did I watch it on? Was it Hulu or Netflix? I think it might have used to be on Netflix, on Hulu. I can't remember. A few years ago, I binge watched it and I was so hooked on this show, but let me tell you, it is a long one. So we're talking back in 2005 where seasons used to be so long. So I think the first season is like 22 episodes. The next one's like 23, 22. So long. 90 episodes total. It's a long one. It's guys breaking out of prison, but it's so good. The characters are so lovable. As much as you can love a prisoner, I guess, but just the characters, they're just strong characters and you just really want to follow it. So, Prison Break. Interesting enough, Prison Break was released in 2005 and the last season was put out. It's 5 seasons. Yeah, that's right, 5 seasons. So the first 4 seasons, I think, went until, I'm not really sure, I'd have to double check, but maybe like 2010 or something. But so seasons 1 through 4 went for that, and then Prison Break was gone for like 15-20 years, and then they just re-released the 5th season in 2017, and it really wasn't that good. But when I talk about Prison Break, I'm talking about the first few seasons. Really good. So Prison Break, I looked it up. It says you can watch it on Hulu. Again, I don't know if that is the truth or not, so if you know, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. But Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 60%. Now, let me just tell you, I personally believe it's a 60% because of that 5th season. It really wasn't that good, but the first couple of seasons of Prison Break, well worth watching. And then, I already mentioned, it is 5 seasons and 90 episodes. Crazy. Are you a Prison Break fan? Let me know. Comment down below. Okay. Next up on the list is Mindhunter. Mindhunter you can watch on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive. Mindhunter is fairly new in the last couple of years. It is like a FBI type of show. Really good. So Netflix, Rotten Tomatoes, 97%. It is really, really good. And then it's 2 seasons long, so I definitely recommend that one. I really recommend that one if you're a person that likes like CSI, like those kind of shows. You will like this. Okay, the next one is Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Okay, it is so good. It's so cute. And you do have to have Amazon Prime to watch this. So maybe if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can borrow someone's account, but that is the only way you can watch it. There's 2 seasons of this, and it is so cute. It's so adorable, and she is hilarious. It's a very good show. It's a very feel-good show that'll make you laugh. And then 89% Rotten Tomatoes. So as you can see, everything that I'm recommending on the A-list is pretty good. Minus Prison Break, according to Rotten Tomatoes. The next up is probably something that not everyone will like. It is Schitt's Creek on Netflix. So I feel like you have to just not be in a very serious mood when you're watching this show. It is very it's a quick, easy show to watch, and it's just like really, really dumb humor, but it is freaking hilarious. And like I said, they're like 20 or 30 minute episodes. Like, it is so easy to binge watch. Like today would be a perfect day to binge watch this show, and it will definitely make you laugh your butt off. So Schitt's Creek it's fairly new. It came out in the last couple years. You have to watch it on Netflix. 92% Rotten Tomatoes, and there are 6 seasons. Eugene Levy is the star. Eugene Levy and his son are the stars of the show. Okay, coming up next is, I feel like it's maybe an underrated show that not that many people know about. Like Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is like, it's very like advertised, it's out there, but this show is also on Prime, and I don't think many people know about it. It's called Sneaky Pete. It's on Amazon Prime, and it has 2 seasons. I don't think it was renewed for a 3rd season, so that's all it's going to be. I think it came out a couple of years ago, but it's a really good show. It's about a guy that was in prison, and like, here I am with the prison show. I really do like prison shows, but it's not a prison show. But he exchanges his identity with somebody else and like goes in and makes a living. The family like they haven't seen their, never mind. Just watch Sneaky Pete. It's too hard to explain. Okay, next is Dead to Me on Netflix, starring Christina Applegate. You do have to watch it on Netflix. 86% Rotten Tomatoes, and there's only 1 season of it. It's cute. It's a good show. It's a quick watch. Okay, that's it for my A-list. What are your A-list go-to binge-worthy? I really, really would like to know, so please tell me in the comments. Also, did I forget anything on the A-list? Okay, I know that some of you are thinking like, Chrissy, are you crazy? Why didn't you put Breaking Bad and Walking Dead on this? I'm sorry, I just didn't love Breaking Bad. I mean, I liked Breaking Bad, but it doesn't make my A-list. I'm sorry. I know so many people are going to disagree with me. And then Walking Dead, I'll go ahead and start off. Walking Dead made my B list. Let me explain. So, The Walking Dead is, you're living under a rock if you have not heard of this show. It is like a zombie show, a zombie apocalypse show, something I never in a million years would think I would watch, but it was so much hype, I thought I'd give it a try. So, Walking Dead is on the show, it's on the channel, the network AMC. I think you can also watch it on Netflix. So here we go with the rating on this. So there are 10 seasons of Walking Dead. Okay. It makes my B list because the first few seasons of Walking Dead make my A list. It is a really, really good show. It is binge-worthy. You love the characters, the storyline, it's exciting, they keep adding new things. I mean, it's good, solid, A. But I wish I would have done my research prior to turning on this video, but I want to say after like season 7, it just goes downhill. Like, I literally stopped watching this show. Like, I have not watched the last 2 seasons. I can't watch it. It's horrible now. So that's just my opinion. I don't mean to offend anyone. I just really didn't like the last couple of seasons. That's why it makes my B list. So again, you can watch it on AMC. I think Netflix. Rotten Tomatoes gives it an 81%, and again, it is 10 seasons long. I think they might be wrapping up that show now. Thank God. All right, up next on the B list, I recently watched this on, it's not new, but I recently watched it on Netflix. It is called Manhunt Unabomber. So it's basically just a movie about the Unabomber, but it's really good. It's really good acting, and it's very, very interesting. I knew about the story of the Unabomber, but I didn't know about it as in depth as the movie took you into it. So it was very, very good. I would highly recommend that. Manhunt is Netflix. It's called Manhunt Unabomber. You have to watch it on Netflix. 93% Rotten Tomatoes, and there are 2 seasons of that. Next up is the show You. Anyone who's watched it knows why I'm saying it like that, but You has 2 seasons. It's about this like freaky stalker guy, but then you just kind of start to love him a little bit, but like you're creeped out, but it's good. It's good. It's real good. And then yeah, you're like, the new season comes out and you're like, how could they possibly make a new season? And then you're going, this is pretty good. And then it's just like a mind-blowing like ending. It's great. You have to watch it on Netflix. 90% Rotten Tomatoes. And it's 2 seasons. And I think they're coming up with a 3rd. The next one is not going to be for everyone. But you're either going to, I don't know. It's different. It's definitely different. It is, it's like a British-based show, I think. So it's called Black Mirror. And I really don't even know how to describe it. It's definitely not like a feel-good show, but it's definitely really interesting. It's not like any other show you've ever watched. And what's interesting about Black Mirror, it is, it's a Netflix show and it's 5 seasons. What's interesting about Black Mirror is it's not chronological like a typical season where it's a storyline building on each other. Every episode is very unique. I really don't know how to describe it. I'm just going to go to the next one. What do I need to say about that? 83% Rotten Tomatoes, 5 episodes. It's like a lot looking into the future, how our future might be. I really don't, I feel dumb right now. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, the next one. Oh, I'm finished. It was The Walking Dead. Okay, so that concludes my A and B list. These are shows that I really enjoyed binge watching. Again, please let me know what your favorites is. I wanted to just do a couple of honorable mentions here. These are just regular TV shows that I've been watching. I think they're pretty much all on Fox, except for this one. So if you are not a TV watcher and you've been living under a rock and you've never watched This Is Us, now is the time. It's amazing, but you're gonna cry, so yeah, just be in the mood to cry. I think all the rest are Fox. So The Good Doctor, love Sean. The Resident's a great show. 911 and 911 Lone Star are awesome. Highly recommend those. And then when I just started watching, it was actually just released on Tuesday. It's called Little Fires Everywhere, and it's a Hulu exclusive, and it has Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington, and they've only released 3 episodes, and I think the next episode will be released next week. So that was really, really good, the start of it. So I would definitely recommend that. So yeah, so it's one of those shows that you can't binge watch. They just release them like one at a time. I think Hulu is like the one that's really like pushing that to kind of space them out more, so you can't just binge it all in one day. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that I have to wait. I want to watch it all at once or all in 2 days. So I don't really understand why they do that, but I'm sure there is definitely a reason where they can make some more money, I'm assuming. So let me know your thoughts about this. I can't be the only one who's not a fan of that. So drop a comment down below. Let me know. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing really good. I hope everyone is just staying at home, making the best out of the situation. I know it's hard. You get cooped up inside, but this is why I made this video. Hopefully this is helpful to you. You can binge a new show. But please, let me know if there's any videos on reviews you'd like to see upcoming. I can't currently order anything on Amazon, so can't do any Amazon reviews. But if there's anything you can think of for the future, just let me know. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel.